Okay. Hi, guys. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about our Facebook parties, how to set them up from beginning to getting them started. So what I want you guys to do is in our group, that is going to have a resource for you of the overview of setting it up. And there's also the guide of what to do every day during your party. So I'm going to share my screen so that we can actually review the guide and the overview that we're going to kind of do step by step so you guys know how to do this. You can see it visually, and then it'll be a reminder that you can review this later. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Okay, so do you guys see what I see here? The TUS Team Facebook Party Guide?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So this overview here, 1 through 12, this is
Can we
also-
just search that in the group? Can we search it?
Yeah, it's in units in the group.
Okay.
And I also put it underneath the invitation to today. It's in there under what unit it is. Depends on which group you're in, Dream Builders or TUS Team. TUS Team, I believe it's unit 16, 13, 16. And it's just Facebook setup, how to set up your Facebook party. And it is just this overview right here. So it's a quick glance for you guys. First step, you guys, is creating your party in Consultants Corner. Do you all know how to do that? What it is when you are in Consultants Corner, you sign in, and you typically will see this when you sign in. Yes? Go to My Parties and Orders, and then this is where you're going to see all the parties that you have coming up. Maybe. It's taking a little bit. There's two ways that you can create a party. One is just clicking the plus sign no matter where you're at in the computer or on the screens. The plus up the top, no matter where you're at, you can start and create a party. Or here, create a party. So when you create a party, you're going to choose which one you want. Facebook parties, texting parties, those are your virtual ones. Some people are doing Instagram, which we're learning more about those, but right now we're going to talk about Facebook parties. So you're going to create a Facebook party. If you're doing one for Feeding America, Help with Cancer, Personal Reasons, of course, fundraiser, weddings, but for now, no. The date that they start, and they always start on Mondays. So we're going to start this one on Monday, and it goes till that Friday, the 1st. I do not display party address and host because I don't want anybody to be confused that they may need to go to this host house. So I always unclick that so that way they don't have to ever think about that. You're going to choose your host and put all of their information. If you already have them in your system from a previous party, that could have been already created, or you can go here and type that in. Just for now, I'm just going to put myself. And when I do myself, I don't use my email address that Pampered Chef has for me. I use one that is my junk mail one. So
can we go in and edit the display party address?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. And I moved, so I'll put all that in here. And so you're putting all of that in, and then once you get that in there, then there's a few things that you want to do also. Party name. It defaults to Pampered Chef Party. I like to change that to the host name. So it would be whatever the host name is. So Shelly's, and I do online. You can do Facebook. You can do Pampered Chef Facebook Party. You can do whatever you want to be descriptive, but whatever the name is here, it's the same name I give it on the Facebook party group. So I make them the same. So whenever they click on the link, it is the same title, no matter which they're on. And it tells you the host here. It defaults to the host first and last name and the date the party starts. So that's the natural default for your party page. And the party page is actually the shopping link. So that's the place where people will click and place their order. Okay, and then the Facebook event link, you'll come back here once you create the party in Facebook. And so we'll come back here once we do that. So then you create the party. So that's done, and you can do that from your phone. You can do that from iPad, computer. It all looks the same. So that way it's very mobile friendly. So once that is in, maybe. Okay, so once that's there, now you can actually edit the picture that will be on the invitation and the theme description, which is the message that you would want to send. to do that, I click on the word edit for the picture, and then you can replace it, and they give you some options. Oh my. So it could be a theme. So if you're gonna do more of like a brunch idea, you're gonna do, it's brand new season. You wanna give them a picture of what the new products are. It could be, you know, something that's a dinner, you know, quick dinner ideas, which would be great for right now because people need recipe ideas. So you will go through and then you will pick which one you want. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I have no idea why this is taking so long. So once you do, you pick it. I'm just gonna say we picked one. We picked this one. And it just will give you a list of which ones, and you would just click apply, and then it will go there. Your message here, this is a default. So once you change this message here, every time you create a new party, the exact verbiage will be there because it automatically saves what you've done last time for this picture. So when you change the picture, the default will change. So if you like it, it sounds good, but you're invited to a Pampered Chef catalog party. No, I do a Facebook/catalog party because they are going to get a link that they could send to people, that kind of thing. You could just do Facebook party. So that is completely up to what you want to do because it is what sounds better to you. Okay, so for now, that's what we're getting. And this is an example of what will be coming to them when they send that link to people, that shopping link, the party page. You can't do anything from here. This is just to see what it looks like. So when they get this, they can click on Facebook, shop now, whatever. So that's why when you come back here, you put the Facebook link in. If they click on Facebook from their invite they get, it'll take them back to the party. So I will be coming back here to show you. So now that you have this created, you're going to use this link the most. Right here it says share. This is the party page, which is the shopping link, and that's what you're going to be using in Facebook, in Post My Party to create your party. So we're gonna leave that open. I have a couple different windows open at any given time. It's typically always these ones. It's always Facebook. It is Pampered Chef. It is Post My Party and my guide. Those are the ones that are always open all day long for Pampered Chef. So now that we have this created, let's go back to the guide and see what is next. So then you're going to create the party. And if you're not sure, you can always watch the video again here. So the party page link is what you're going to be using. Before the show email, that is the next thing I wanted to show you. So up here, see where the word host coaching is? Okay, that is a great thing for you to be using. So then that way I don't know what's happening here. It is taking forever. You're going to have all these checklists of what you can do with your host and what you can send them right from here. So this is a great place to go. There's 16 things that you can do for this party. So then you can come back and check it off as you do it. So if you're sending a host packet, once you send that, you can do that. For a virtual party, I don't send a host packet unless they have requested to have a catalog that they can take to work. Nobody's working right now. So I just send them the link to a catalog. I send them their party link. They can text to everybody. And I send them by Messenger all the flyers. And I try to keep in Messenger all our communications because it's in Facebook and that's where the party is. So I try to keep everything in that same place for them. Let's see, before the party template, here is an email that you can send by text message or by email. This is a message that is going to come straight from you, from your business, from your page, from your website. It says, I'm excited for your party. I'd really love to pick a date. So if they haven't, this is, let's see, I'd really love to pick a date and time where we can plan a phone call. Okay, and talk about your wish list, the party guest list, and anything you might have. So this is just, I have created this, I'm excited about your party, and there is a first call. It could also be done by Messenger, it could be done by text, but it's always good to do it by a phone call just once, at least once, so that you can talk to them, kind of get a feel of how they are feeling about their party, if they're excited, any hesitations, any worries, you know, because some people right now, because of what's going on, they're worried about, you know, people not spending money or people this. Assure them that people need recipe ideas. People are going to find products that they like. They will buy what they can afford, but they don't want to be left out. So invite everybody because they want to have fun with us. And so reassuring them that this is a fun experience. This is something that everybody will want to be part of. I build from there. So you send that, and then what you're going to cover, I will be showing you in a moment. So that is where you're going to find that email, and then you just send it by text or by email to your host. And that's just the initial thing I do right when I create the party. Just because I want them to see that it's in motion. This is something that we're excited about happening. And even if I create it, 2 weeks before their party is going to start, I still want to set up that time to talk with them. Sometimes I set it up and we start that next day. So it just depends on when you're at. You still want to do these things no matter when you've set it up. Okay, text the host the link, and that is all going to be shown below. But that's what you're going to be doing, is you're going to the party page link that I showed you, that you're going to be sending them so that they can be ready to send that out and get people excited about the party. At least by Friday, because I send the host, I add her to the party on Saturday. You're wanting to create your Facebook group in your business page. And we talked about that just a little bit, about having a business page, because that's where Facebook wants us to do business. They want us to be a business to do what we do. They don't want us to post from our personal page in a group, because then that is selling it not as a business. So there's just different things that Facebook is wanting us to do so that they don't block us. So we had last year where people were being put into Facebook jail because they were doing things that Facebook didn't like. So we have to accommodate what they're asking, and we are getting to use it for free. So it's a great platform. We just need to do what they're asking. So doing business as a business, which is what our pages can do, because we can do groups in there. Okay, so creating your business page. If you haven't done that, I did post in the group so you can see how to create that. Go ahead and get that created, so that way from there, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to show you what to do now that you have created that. So in Facebook, go to your business page. Mine is Cook with Shelly. And then when you're here, you click on the word groups. If it is a phone that you're doing it from, it'll be a banner that runs across. You have to pull it to get to groups, and then you can create from there. So you're going to create a group, and I'm going to have another one open because I'm going to go back and forth to show you pictures. So you're going to create a group, and then in the group, the name here is going to be the same name that you gave it. So it would be like Shelly's, oops, cursor. Oh my, okay, it created it. I'm going to show you how you can edit the name, because it clicked create. So this is what it looks like once you do that, but I want to go in and edit group settings because the name didn't finish. So go in here, Shelly's On a Line Pampered Chef Party. So it's the same name that I have in Consultants Corner as I do here. Okay, so then we got that, and then save. Okay, so now that you've got it, that's as fast as it is. That is creating your, that's how easy it is to create a new group. But once you're in here, you want to put a banner. And so doing a banner, we have a couple in the group that you can use. There are some great pictures that you can use that Pampered Chef already has for us. So if you guys have been in and been browsing around, let me go in here real quick, and it's under marketing imagery. So when you're in here on the left, marketing imagery, plan a party. That is one of the groups, the posts that they have. And it's nice because they have cover images right here for you. So you can click right on cover images, and then up comes all kinds of different ones that you can use. So you can pick any. If you are familiar with Canva or PicMonkey or any of those, you can take one of these pictures and you can type verbiage over them. So then that could be a special one that you can use. But you can choose any of these. You download it to your computer, and then you're going to paste it, bring it into that party and pick. These are also some of the same banners that you can use when I was showing you earlier to edit and pick a template picture in the party group. These are the same pictures. So you're gonna pick which one you like, and then you're gonna put it into the party. Okay, so in here, I use Canva. So when you see the next picture, the next party picture, you're going to see that. So we're going to just pull in, whoops, which picture did you guys like over here? Oh my, it's not moving. There we go. We're going to just pick, we'll just use this one because it's already one I used in the same invitation. So this is the same picture I used in the invitation. So trying to keep everything similar, you know, to keep everything looking consistent, I will do that. So go into your party where it says upload photo. You're just going to pull it in from the download that you just did. Okay, that's this one right here. Okay, so then it pulls it in. You want to, you know, move it around to get it positioned properly and save it. So that would be set up. So now you're going to do a few things before you invite your host. So as soon as you create it, you get some posts put in here. And then if your party is, say, you know, next week, it is 2 weeks away, you can still have this set up ready to go. So when you're ready to invite your host, you can do that, because I will book 4 parties a week. I will have all 4 of them set up. If I'm doing separate or put a block party, all 4 hosts can go in the same one party. So you can do what you decide on that one. But now that this is ready, you're going to continue to go down the list. So we're going to have the Facebook party is done. And then you're going to, let's see, where are we at? Yep. I did the foot. Wow, we're frozen right through this. Okay, so there's a few things. So when you are using Post My Party to post on your behalf into the party, you need to have a few things set up so that it can do that. So in the party, you're going to go to More. Let me get rid of this. Go to More again, edit group settings. And so if you're going to be changing the title again, say last day to order, or today is the final day, or party is closed, you can change that here. And when you change this title or you change the banner, everybody in the party gets a notification. So it's a great way to keep this in people's feeds, keep this in their notifications. So you can go in there and change that anytime. But the app, this is what is going to allow Post My Party to post on your behalf. If you don't put it in here, Post My Party cannot have access to your party. So you add this, and then it's going to take a moment. Just know, I don't know why it takes a moment, no matter if my computer is fast or slow. It takes a minute, and then you're going to just type in Post My Party and find the picture of it. You click add, and then that is now ready for you to have Post My Party post on your behalf. So while that is thinking, I'm going to show you guys Post My Party, because I don't know how long that's going to take. So in Post My Party, you want to make sure, because right here it has, did I enter it? Post My Party? Yes. Okay. So if you have not created your account with Post My Party yet, you want to use this special link here. It's a promotion that Pampered Chef has with them that allows us to have a 30-day free trial. So go into postmyparty.com/Pampered Chef and you create your account. It just takes a few moments. You're going to put in your credit card because it is $9.95 a month after your first 30 days. And if you're doing Facebook parties, okay, this does everything for you. It saves you so much time, and time is money. And so doing this, it frees you up. Post My Party, you can use it for doing, like Michelle does opportunity events on her own, and she does other parties and other things. So you could use this not just for Pampered Chef. You can use it for, or your parties you can use for other things. So Post My Party, I have 4 going. All of them are being posted for me. I don't have to do anything except check in once or twice a day to respond to comments and ask questions and build relationships with our guests. So best money you can invest, do it. So once you have that in there, once you create your account, then you're going to ask your director for the party template. We send it to you as soon as you import it. The whole thing is in there. It's not like a copy paste like it used to be. If you've done this before, Mary, I don't know if you remember, you had to copy every message for the whole party. Now it's an automatic, everything is automatically in there for you to use within seconds. Okay, so let's pray, it's in, yay. Okay, so once you click add app, you're going to search, all one word, Post My Party. It's right here. Click on that, add it, and then you're done. So now it shows right in the middle here that you have this app ready to post that can actually have access to your party. Yay! Okay, so back to discussion, and this is what your party looks like. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause, see if you have any questions. I go really fast, I know, but this is great because you'll have access to this to come back for review. But I do want to see if maybe I should have included something I haven't said yet. So any questions about anything so far?
On the Post My Party, when you added the app, don't you need to go to the bottom and hit save?
It is actually in there. So when you go to edit, because you already added it and you were done, it was done. So the save is actually for anything that you're editing on these parts.
Okay.
Yeah, save at the bottom. Yeah. So once you click add and done, it is part of your settings now. Good question.
When you set up your Post My Party, do you have to copy and paste the post like you used to have to? Because when I did it last time, I could not figure out Post My Party.
Nope. Okay. No. Michelle, send me a template real quick. I'll show everybody how to do
Send
it.
you a template?
Yeah, send me a template in Messenger real quick. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how quick and easy it is to import a new template, because this is the template that we are using currently. Oh, I was in it, darn it. I have a lot of them. I've been doing this for quite some time. So the one that I have right now is April of 2020. So this is what my template looks like. And once you get yours imported, it will look the same to you. So what you would do is once it's in here like this, you want to go to the first one and click the green over here, your action. And this one you don't have to change. But you want to change at least 2 things per post, especially those that are personal to me. So if it says, if it's a picture of me, okay, you don't want that in your party. You want a picture of you. If it talks about my family, you want to make sure it's about you and your personal stories. If it, you read through it, because if it doesn't sound like something that would come from you, you want to edit that, because there are some people that on our team that live, in the South, and so they may say y'all, and they may have, certain things about their voice, and their speech that they would use, and so you want to make sure that this sounds like it's coming from you. So it just makes it more personal. It makes people, relate to you more. So that's one thing, is you want to make sure that it sounds like it's coming from you. If say, the thing on here is when you see this right here, it says link in the brackets, don't change that to your host link. Leave that, because this is a template. And the template is used and put into each party, and each party allows you to change the template link at the bottom. So I'll go through that in a moment, but when you're going through here, if you see link or host in a bracket, leave it. It needs to stay like that for Post My Party to replace that with the current host information. So there's that. Okay. And
are we able to view your templates, or like say?
That's what I'll send you is, so if you're doing a party for April, I will send you the April template. We're working on a May one right now. So that way, as soon as May is available and you're ready to use it, you message your director and say, okay, I need the May template. Or if you are comfortable making your own and tweaking, please, once you feel comfortable and you are ready to do that, we encourage you to create your own. But until you're ready, use ours.
And we also have the fundraiser one.
Yeah, because we have the Feeding America one that goes through the end of May. And so if you haven't done one, do 1 or 2, because those are going to help so much right now. And that's one way that you can have a party for people that are like, oh, I have everything, or I don't, I don't know what to get, or those. You want to help right now for people that are needing money, needing food. There are people out there that they don't know how they're going to be able to feed their kids or how they're going to get meals. And so Feeding America is how we're able to help. $1 is 10 meals. And so that's a big, big way that we can help people. So Feeding America fundraiser right now. Yeah, do one. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. As soon as you are ready for a template for your party, you're going to ask your director for it. And we're going to send it to you in Messenger, and you're going to click on it. So when you click on it, it opens up and it says import template. So you ready for this, Mary? It's so exciting. You import template and
It's there.
the whole thing is there. Holy moly, man. Yay!
So
So
Mike,
it-
can I ask a question?
yes,
So because I'm just like baffled and I'm like, oh my gosh.
overwhelmed. Yes.
Yeah. Does this also have to do with the games and interaction and that's it?
Everything is set up in here. Every game is here. Every post is here. Everything. The answers are scheduled to post. So
Thank you, Jesus.
I know, right?
I'm like, oh my gosh, where do I find that? Oh my gosh. Okay.
And so your only job with this is to communicate with your host, because that is the most important thing for your parties. Your host is critical in making this party a success. Without her, you will have a dud of a party, because she needs to be posting every day. The reason for that is they're inviting all their friends, and they have that Facebook connection by friends. So when they post, their friends see it. If I post, we're not friends. They may never see my post if they haven't made sure that they put all posts as their notification. So if the host, and they have to go into the party to see it sometimes. And so if the host post, every friend of hers will get a notification that she posted something. So that's why it's so important that the host is really involved. And in the verbiage of the guide, it says, this is your virtual living room. You wouldn't invite your friends over to your house, welcome them, and then go hide out in your bedroom for the whole party. You're involved in the party, and you want to play the games and answer questions and, be involved so that they feel like it's your party and they're there with you. So if you don't, that's where your friends aren't going to be involved either. So just having that communication with them and letting them know that this is a partnership. I'm here to help you get the most you can from your party. And the way to do that is for you to really be involved and to be active in the party. And so that's your part, this is posting for the guests to see. Your job is to communicate with the host and to build relationships with your guests by responding to their comments and private messaging them to, ask them questions and to, build that relationship so that they want to book a party with you and have future business. So those are the things that you're focusing on, and not having to focus on what to put in the party. That takes all the guesswork out for you, which is so great. So, because this runs, I start a few posts, on Saturday, or a few posts, and then it runs Sundays the pre, Monday through Friday. So all these are scheduled. So beautiful, beautiful, right? So what you do, like I was saying, you go into the first one, look at what it says. While we're waiting for the party to begin, let's see your Blender gifts so I know you're here. And so post your Blender gifts. You can use this picture, or if you have one that you like, you could always change it. You just click the word change and import that new picture. Change two things in here. You can always go on this, and that's one change, just moving it to another line. Another one would be to add another exclamation point. That's two things I just posted to this that makes it very unique to me. So nobody else has this template now, because I just did those tweaks.
Or an emoji.
Or
an emoji.
Oh yeah, add an emoji. So right here you could do like a love or a happy face or something. You can make this anything. And once you do, you always have to click the word update. And now it says template post has been updated. Then you're going to click and go over next. And this is the next post that would be going into the party. Thanks to those that have joined. Stay tuned for some amazing posts that will blow your mind. So that's what you do. Okay, so to tweak it, you can just take one away, and stay tuned for some amazing posts and games, and videos or whatever. And so you could just change this and update, okay? And you're gonna go through the whole template and do that. It will take you about 10 minutes or so to go through this whole thing, but once you do it, it's done, and you don't have to edit it again until next month's template, okay? So now that you've got that, this is the full template, and it's already scheduled for what day and time to post on. So this will be day 1 at 10 a.m., day 1 at 2 p.m. And then, I don't know where day 2 went. But anyway, so it would just go through and it would show you what day it's gonna post on and what time. So now that this is in here and it is all done, it is all edited, you're going to go to parties and schedule a new one. Okay? So far, so good? If you need me to back up, please let me know. Okay, so we're going to choose a template. So you're going to choose April 2020. And it is a business page group. Yep, and then you're going to choose which group. Your business page is the name. It's the blue dots are going across because it's now pulling up what you have created in your groups in your page. So you're going to make sure that you had set up the party first before you can go in here. Otherwise, Post My Party won't recognize it because it's not in there yet. So I'm going to go down to Shelly's online Pamper Chef Party, which where is it? Huh? Do you guys see it? Ew. Didn't I create it? I'm pretty sure I did. Let me go in here real quick. Okay. Go out of these guys. Just a moment. Get rid of these. I'm going to say save, Michelle, just to see. Okay, so Shelly's online Pampered Chef Party.
You have to interact as yourself. Are you interacting as your page or yourself?
I don't change this.
I have to change it in order for it to come up.
All right. Going in it. All right, so did you guys see what I just did there? So I went in and I clicked on, go back in. So when you go in, you're going to have to make sure that you're in there. It's down lower, so we will come back, but groups, find the group. Oh, okay. I should archive my don't judge. You should archive them once you close them. All right. Let me look it up. Shelly's online Pamper Chef Party. It's not finding me at all, is it? Here it is. Okay. Here's my party. Ta-da! Found it. Right here, you can change interacting as yourself or your business. Okay. And when you click on yourself, you'll see on the side, I don't know if you guys noticed, it said join. So I had to join it as myself. You have to be yourself to invite your host. And that's pretty much that. And now we're going to make and see and doing Post My Party. After that, you always interact as your page because you don't want Facebook seeing you posting as yourself into the business party because they're thinking you are yourself trying to make money as a business and it's not working. You need to be Pampered Chef. You need to be business. So interacting as business. Okay, so in Post My Party again, here we go. I think I need to refresh this. Okay, so in here, April 2020, business page group, Cook with Shelly. Drum roll, please. Let's see if it finds me. It did. Okay, so there's my party. Shelly's online Pamper Chef Party. Start on. I have 2 posts that I put in there on Saturday. So we are starting it on Saturday. Time zone. If your host is in New York, you're going to do East Coast time zone. If they live in California, Pacific time zone. And here's the replacement. Remember how I showed you link in the brackets? You're going to replace that. The host name is Shelly and the link. Now you ready? That's why you keep all your windows open. You have to go into Consultants Corner, into your parties. And you can get the link very quickly if you didn't have it open to that page by going over here to the 3 dots
Shelly's
and copy party page link right there. So you copy the link and go back into Post My Party and paste that link here, paste and create. Now this is ready to go and see what it's going to show you is on here on day 1, which is Saturday, it's going to post at 10 a.m. On Saturday at 7 p.m., it's going to post this one. Sunday, it's going to post at 1, 4, 6, 6:45. On Monday, it's going to post. So it's going to go through the whole party all the way to the last day And this is Friday at 9:05 p.m. So everything is scheduled. Everything's ready to go. And if I get in here and I'm like, oh, I need to change something, or I need to whatever, you can easily go in just like you created the template and you can tweak things.
Mm.
So remember how it said link right here in the template? It populated it with the party shopping link.
So when you add the host name, how you just added Shelly, will it go through and change like?
Every time that is in here, oh, that's my personal one. Every time it's in here, let me see if I can find one that said host name. I don't know which one. But anyways, say it said it right here. It would say Shelly, every day, blah, 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 Shelly. So it would be in there. It would actually take, and anything that said host. Yeah, what you love about Shelly right here, because it said host in the template.
Okay.
And so, and then the ones that have the link, it would be in there as a link. So it's already done. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's happening here. And so now we're gonna go back to our guide to see where we're at. Okay, so we have done that. The 3 dots, we made sure that Post My Party is able to post on our behalf. Make yourself an admin. Okay. When you're in here, I go into members in your Facebook group, and what you do is you click on your name, your personal name. Oh wait, I think this one right here. Oh, I'm acting myself, sorry. You have to be acting as your business page to edit any members. So when you're under members, you can click on yourself and make yourself an admin. You're going to do the same thing. Once your host is invited, go under members and add her as an admin or a moderator. So then that way she is able to invite more people without being blocked on how many. So because I think without being an admin or moderator, she can only do 7 to 10 and then it stops her. So I always encourage my host to invite 25 at a time, go get a drink, come back, go potty, come back, 25 at a time, and invite up to 200 people. So that way they're invited, they're not automatically in the group, but they're invited. And so they can join if they like. So that's why it's so important for them to over invite, because the goal is to have at least 30 people in the group that have joined. Because out of 30 people, half are going to see it. And out of that, a third are going to be ordering. So it's just a numbers game. So you over invite to get enough people to see the party to be able to book, join your team, and place an order. So if she only invites 40, 20 are going to show, 10 are going to see it, 5 are going to order. So it's just how it's all going to go, 4 or 5 orders. So over invite and encourage her to do that, because nobody wants to be left out. She doesn't want a friend to say, oh, I didn't know you had a party. I wish you would have invited me. Nope. You're going to invite every person you know so that everybody feels feels important. So that's that. Okay, so next on our agenda here is get your template. We did that. And there you created it and changed 2 things. And then in the party itself, there is a Google form. If you use the one that's in the template, I will get all your information. And so that's something that doesn't help you at all. So you want to make sure that you can create your own. It is extremely simple to do. This is a how-to video on how to create it. And this is mine. So what you want to do is have 2 windows open. You want to have mine open, and you want to have your new form open. So all you're going to do is copy from mine, paste into yours. Copy from mine, paste into yours. And so that way they can look exactly the same. But when you put your link of your Google form into your party, all the responses will come to you. So you'll know if people want to book a party, if they want to. I'm going to show you what it looks like, because I see Renee was like,
I'm like, huh?
So when someone clicks on in the template, I have a giveaway post. It looks like this up here, this top picture. It looks like that. And it says, fill this out for a drawing. And so this is what they would be filling out. Their name, their email, if they're interested in hosting a party, who's hosting the party, if they're, how to get more tickets, what days. And so I need to come in here and tweak this. So every time you have a new week, you need to come in and change it, because people will pick what day they want to have their party. And then if they're placing an order, yes, no, maybe. This is important because if they say yes and you don't see that they have ordered, you want to send them a message saying, hey, I know you were wanting to place an order. I don't want to close it without you. So this is just a way that you can make sure that you're reaching everybody if they want to join. And then if they have any other questions. It's a very quick, short little template, but this is something that helps people to be able to communicate with you, because a lot of people will not do it during the party. So this is a great way, private way for them to talk to you. So that's what you're gonna do, is you're gonna just have this open, and you're gonna open up another window and have yours, and you're just gonna copy right here. It's gonna say giveaway drawing. You're gonna take this, copy this, go into yours, paste, come back, copy this, paste, go back and forth, and it'll say, and you'll have a plus sign to add another line, this one. So it just takes you a moment, and the video walks you through how to do what I just talked about. So this video right here shows you how. And so when you do that, then you're going to go ahead and put that into the template, which I'll just show you what it looks like. What's in here? So it says giveaway. If you see it before I do, let me know. I don't see it.
Now, is there something that tells us how to do a giveaway, or how that's?
Oh, good question. Giveaways. I give away a Season's Best cookbook. Keep it simple. It's very inexpensive. People are interacting, getting tickets just to be involved in the party. It's fun. And then at the end, I do a party prize drawing, and then you would add the prize to their order. And then
how do you collect who's participating? How do you do the giveaway?
You'll see, and you'll find that it's actually, and Michelle was just doing a video, so maybe we'll talk a little bit about that, about how they were doing their drawing was based on sales.
It was based on sales, and every time they earned a new level. So at 200, 300, 400, then that's when prizes would be given.
And that's for the party sales.
For the party sales, and I'm sure that it's the Season's Best.
It's always a Season's Best.
Yeah.
But you could, I mean, if the party's $1,000 party, you could give a product that's worth 10%. You could give a $10 product if you like. If it's $1,000 party, you're making $250 or something like that. So it's worth a $10 product.
So are you guys using an app for the giveaway, or are you just throwing their name in a bucket?
I sometimes will actually ask the host, hey, who would you love to bless today? Whose day do you need to brighten? Who should be our winner?
Oh,
and she's like, you know what? My aunt would love to be the winner. I'm like, beautiful, your aunt's the winner. And if they say, you know what, go ahead and go through the tickets and pick the right winner, I'm like, okay. And then I'll just look at who interacted the most. And if they ordered or booked a party, they're automatically the winner.
Yeah.
Don't keep track. That's too much work.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that would drive you nuts. So just kind of, you can see who has been interacting the most. You'll see the few people. And in the guide that we have, there is a post that you would be doing today on a Thursday, and it's to send the message to your rock star guests. It's a template. You just copy and paste it into a private message to the people that interacted at least 3 or more times. And then it just is a quick, hey, you have been a rock star. I love to work with those people that, are fun, da, 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 da. Have you thought of having your party? Because this would be so much fun. I'd love to pamper you. Plus our host gets a half off at your party. So it's just a little message to send to those that have interacted the most. And that also tells you the people that you sent that rockstar message to, the winner is going to be in those people.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also if they ordered or booked a party or joined your team, those give them way more points. More tickets, we'll say. So it ends up being pretty obvious who the winner is. And if it's super close, you could, ask the host who she'd rather win if you want, or just pick it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to get into it, you could add up tickets if you wanted to and do,
I'm good right there.
Because I've seen where people put their names in a tracker and it spins the wheel and the winner pops up and yeah, you're the winner. But that's just a lot of work, and many don't really care. They just are like, oh, that was fun. That was a great party. If someone says, who's the winner, da, 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 then you're like, oh, they're excited. So, and then when they fill out the drawing slip, I do a drawing winner for those that fill out the slip. And they also get a Season's Best.
Okay.
So, because that drawing slip is my communication with them. You know, you could always do an early bird drawing if you wanted to. Like I do this one for my first post. Anybody that orders by Sunday, I'm doing an early bird drawing. And it could be a pan scraper. It could be, you know, it could be an recipe book. You could send them a bunch of recipes by email. It could be, I don't know, it could be anything. But it's just a way for people to be involved. And if they order by Sunday, you're already getting sales for your party. So it just gets them excited. And you typically would have 2-3 people place an order because those are the people that are competitive. They want to earn everything. They're excited. So you probably will see them posting the most throughout the party too.
Yeah.
But those are just some things that we've got. And I have no idea where I put that. So anyways, there is a post in here that has the drawing and you'll just have to replace that link. Oh, it's right here. It's the, you know, giveaway time. I think it's time for a giveaway. Da, da, da. Here's the form link. And so this is that link. You would change this one for yours.
Okay.
And it's a season's best that they're getting. So, and if you don't want to give a season's best, you just delete this. And then you could send them whatever they want. Because that doesn't say that you could just right here, it says receive a prize or receive 10 tickets or receive, you know, 100 tickets, whatever. You could change it to be whatever you like. So that way, this is going to be your party, what you want to give. If it says there's a prize of $5 and you don't want to give anything, don't give anything. Put 0. You know, make this,
Delete the post.
delete the whole post. Yeah, you don't have to post all these either. If you found something on another party or you saw it in, you know, somewhere, you can change these easily. You can just go right into this one. And instead of being, you know, this recipe inspiration, you'd rather put a video of how to make the mac and cheese.
Mm.
You can easily change this. You just take it and you can put in here, like you can go in and we could show you later how to put a video in and do that kind of thing, but you can delete this completely or change it and have a different picture.
Okay.
So make this your own, make it fun.
You don't always have to give a price if you don't want to.
Yep. And the way you do a prize, I will have a post that Rocky, my friend Rocky, she did a quick video on how to add a prize to a party. It takes like a 30-second video, but I thought I'll put that up here so you guys can see how to add a prize to the orders. So as soon as I get that link, I'll put it on here for you guys. Okay, so that is how you're setting up your parties. Then you go into host coaching. Remember you wanted to set up that first call with them. This is what you're gonna cover in that call right here, okay? And then when you're setting up the party, you can send this to your host. It says, I am getting excited for your party to start next week. I encourage you to watch what I do, or should I say how little I do in running your party, in case you decide you may want to sign up and join my team as an online consultant when your party closes. Almost my whole team does online parties only. Here is your party page link where anyone can place an order. If you click on the link, you will notice a feature that gives you different options to share with others. Start sharing it right away, especially with those that aren't on Facebook and don't get on very much. They can order at any time. Cards won't be charged until the party, until we close the party next weekend. So right here where it has the yellow, that's where you're gonna actually, the whole thing will be the party link to them. So you're gonna change that to their information. So you would just copy this, send this to your host in Messenger, or you can in text, but find out how your host likes to be communicated to. If she prefers email, if she prefers texting or Messenger, kind of do what is gonna be something that she'll check the most. I was saying I like to do it in Messenger because I like to keep it all there, but if they aren't on Messenger much, but they'll check it once a day, but they're on their phone 24 hours, send it to their text. You want them to see it right away, not see it whenever it's convenient. So find out how communication would be easiest for them. And then you send this. And then save the date. So they're gonna post this before their party to get people, you know, kind of like a billboard on the side of the freeway. It's like an advertisement. That's what the save the date post on their wall will be. I'm having a party, you guys, who wants to join me next week? And then people say, I do mean, nah, 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 nah. So it's just gonna be something to advertise that they're having a party. And that you would send them. If you like this picture here, this is how you can edit it. If you like this picture here, this link is how you can edit. And just know that this is the whole team uses it, so don't delete it because when you click on this right here, this one will take you, I'm gonna just click on it and take you there. it's going to take you to my personal Canva where you guys can, you know, edit and do it. I have different backgrounds. So you would just change the link here and the dates here. All you do is click on it. And if it is April 27 through May 1, and it's on the group, and then you would click on this line and you would go into your party and you would copy that link and go back in. Oh, I don't even know where it's at now. You know where I put it? Here. And then you just paste and it changes. And then you're going to download it. So this is, if you look at it, it says it is page 6 up here for the one that we just edited, page 6. If you click download, you can change and pick the page you want to print, page 6, and then done. And so now that is going to download to your computer so that you can then save that to your, send that to your host. But they're all different banners, backgrounds. This was a fundraiser I was doing, so that one can just really just go in the trash. But yeah, that's how you can do the save the date. And the verbiage goes here for them to put with that picture into their Facebook. And then this is some other banner ideas. This is the one I actually use for my shows. I took the picture and I just changed this every time. I just double did it. And so I changed this one to, oops, it'll be Shelly's. And then I changed this one to Shelly's. Oops. Right today. And then, oops. Yeah, so you could always get creative and do whatever you like. And I download this and that's my banner. So here's one of the more advanced things. It's click here to shop. You can add that to your banner picture. And then that way people have a really quick reference on how to place an order. Let me show you. Oh, and I just created this banner. I might be sharing too much here, but it's okay. Okay, so I have a party for Amy and I just created this one. Save the date. Party starts on Monday. So she's inviting them on Saturday and Sunday. The banner up here says it starts on Monday, and then I change it to the picture I just showed you that had their name here. So I'll put this one in that group too, in that guide. So if you guys like it, you can use it because it doesn't have to be changed. Okay, so when you have this banner and it says click here to shop, you're gonna click on it. And then what it does, it brings you to this part here. This is where they're actually going to click here to place your order. That is your host's link to shop. So it's a double click to get to shopping, but that's the only way you can do it in a party. There is no direct hyperlink to take you out of Facebook except here. So I just type in the description, click here to shop, and I add the party shopping link. And so when they see this, click here to shop, they're actually going to click and then click. But that's going to be the quickest way for them to find that link besides the announcement, which this is what I wanted to share, is what I have in the party before people are joining. Because I don't want them to come to a party that has nothing. Because then they're like, what's going on? What is this? You know? So I have a few things for them to see and do. This one is supposed to not be here. Okay. So when they come into the party, they have a group announcement and it talks to them about when it closes, how to order, when things are shipped. It kind of gives details. And then I have a little bit of a game thing here, how to earn tickets. And, you know, they can already see a catalog to browse things. It starts on Monday. And because this is the banner, when they click here, the same information pops up again. So they can click to shop there, easy. And then this one is my welcome one. Hi guys, welcome. Just want to pop in real quick and say hi. Welcome. So that's what they see when they pop into the party. Then nothing starts posting in here until Saturday. And I only have the two, which is the early bird picture, and then the other one. And then Sunday starts the rest of the posts. So this is all set up. If I set this up 2 weeks before the party's supposed to start, it's already in here. It's done. It's ready for the host. And then the rest will schedule and go. All right, you guys. lots and lots, but that is in here below. Here's that group announcement I just showed you. Here is that ticket one. I gave you another option if you wanted to do this instead of the ticket one. You can do either or. And then here's the welcome. And then that's it. So then you start the rest of it on Saturday. So on Saturday, you're going to go in and invite your host, and you're going to send her message here that you've invited her and how to invite people. It just keeps going. Invite 100, 150 people, 25 at a time. And then you send them the video so they can learn how to invite. Welcome people as they come in. So you're just going to read through here. On Sunday, you're going to send this to the host, and then you're going to welcome guests. And then on Monday, you're going to do this. So this whole guide walks you through what to do every day. So I don't want you to open this up and read the whole thing and go, oh my God, that's so much. Take it day by day by day. Okay. Don't feel, like, oh, overwhelmed. It's a lot, but it's broken down so that you could just follow it and do exactly what it says. All right. So a lot. Yes. Yes. But you guys can watch this again and again and again and review it. The guide walks you through what you saw here. So that way it's a great little reference to go back and forth if you need. But I do want you guys to create a party and walk through this and do this so that you guys can practice that. Who has a party that they're ready to schedule that they need to do this for? Okay, and Anna, you can do your own too. You and Julia can do one. I know Michelle's already got some going. Mary's got one. Jennifer, how are you doing? You gonna schedule your own? And you can do your own every month too and change it up. So that way you can invite your friends. There's new specials, there's new recipes, there's new videos to watch. You guys, this is a great resource for you guys to come and see what's happening every month if they don't book their own. Have your own going the first week of every month. So that way it keeps you active every month. So you're gonna see I'm gonna be doing a Green by 15 drawing every month for our team. And so what that means is if you turn in one party, 150, the company considers you active. A party is 200 in sales. So one party every month. And if you do that before the 15th, then you're going to be in our drawing for Green by 15. But doing, 4 virtual parties a week, you're going to be finding that you're going to be doing, 2,000 in sales a month at least, because doing that many is going to help you really, really build your team or build your business quickly. But yeah, so in the template here, you're going to see that it has block party. Block party is putting all your hosts into one party. So that way it's all posting into one, and you just get to go in and interact with all your hosts and all your parties guests in the same one party instead of going to 4 different ones. You're going to see that in the guide, it tells you the announcements. It says, it'll say Renee Miller and then your party link. And then it'll say Michelle Lopez and your party link. And then it'll say Mary Reese and then your party. So in the first post, it has every host with the shopping link. So the guests will, in the party, it'll say, go to the announcement and click on your host link to place your order. So it's giving them direction on how to order on their friend's party if you're doing block parties. If you are going to be doing individuals, then it's just going to be the one post for that party in there. Okay, so there are some chats on here. Let's see. Yes, is the click the shopping link just adding a text? Mary Glendo. You have to unmute.
Oh, I figured it out. I was asking a question on how do you add it on Canva, but I figured it out.
Oh, you did? Okay, good job.
Yeah, I added the text, and then you have to add the shape, and then you have to move it, the text forward or back, whatever.
Oh yeah. Canva, if you're not familiar with Canva, we can do a separate training on Canva because it's great to have unique pictures that nobody else has. And so it really makes you stand out, and they can look so much prettier if you make them like that. So we could do a separate training, but Michelle and I and Mary are learning. It's great. Okay, so Holly, so glad you are recording this. I was so excited to see this, and I got busy on a project. Oh, that was private to me, sorry. But yeah, so I would have this recorded so that you guys can come back, revisit. And if you have new people on your team, or there's people that are like, oh, I need to learn how to do a Facebook party, they can watch this. So we'll have this access for everybody to be able to use throughout. But any other questions?
Shelley, I'm kind of new to all of this, How I got logged on here pretty late because I was gone this morning. But do you normally do all your announcements and everything that you're talking about through Facebook? Because I'm not always on Facebook, and I just want to make sure that I can keep up with whoever's doing what so that I can learn as we are going along.
For communicating with the host? Is that what you're asking?
No,
Or-
just personally, like when you're teaching something, when you're having a Zoom, when you're doing something to teach all of us something. What's the best way for me to figure out what you're up to? So my question is, when you make announcements, do you make them announce on Facebook? Or do you personally text? Or I don't know.
No, I put all of my announcements, everything that we're doing with our team goes into our team page. So you need to be checking that at least once a day, maybe in the morning, afternoon, night, whatever you want. Go in and see. But change your notifications on our team page to all posts, and you'll get the notification. So when you go in, you can click on your notifications and you can see anything that has commented. So if you see anything with Tuz Team, you can go in and see what we've done, or go straight into Tuz Team and just browse through and see the feed and what we've gone over. But that is where I post what's happening with the home office, what's happening with our team, what our goals are doing, the recognition, those kind of things. So that is our communication, is our Facebook team page. And we've got Dream Builders also, which is our organization. So Tez Team is just our personal team, just those that are on my team. And then our organization is everybody so everybody that is a director on our team and their teams. So it's a big group of us. And that gives more recognition. Things are there, more team announcements, but our organization announcements. But our personal team, Tez Team. Okay. My last name is Tezolino. It's too long, so we are Tez Team. It's shorter and easier. But yeah, so check out our Facebook page, because that's where I send all my communications. Yes, good questions, you guys. Good times. And anything else that you guys are like, okay, this is one thing I want to make sure I learned before we get off. I want to make sure that I learned this today. Anything that maybe I could help you with for your setting up your parties, running them?
If I already set up 2 Facebook parties, can I go in and add the post my party now, or do I need to delete those first and then like start over?
No, you could just add them right to what you've already done, because I'm sure they're not duplicated. And if you because once you get the template and you read through them, and if you've already covered some of that already, you could just click on the X once you create the party in the new party. On the left side it said parties, schedule a new. Once it's in that, because you don't want to mess up the template should stay the same for all parties. But once you schedule the new one, that's special to just the party that you have going. So then you can delete the ones that you don't want to add, change the dates and times that you want to make them post. That way you can go through and see what you've already done and what doesn't need to be duplicated, or just let it all go. Yeah. So you can now go in and say, if you've started it, say you started it on Monday and it's Thursday, you can now just say, hey guys, we're going to be extending this till next Friday. You can do that and just have everything start and schedule as is, or say, and you can pick and choose which ones you want to put in there. So you can really tweak this to be unique to what you want.
And in order to get like the host specials for April, the party has to be closed on the 30th, or can I push it?
Be started. So whatever date the start date is, that's the specials that the guest and the hosts use, is the date that it started. So if you want the host to have a May party, a May date, they can start ordering in April, but the party needs to be scheduled in May to have the May specials. Anything that's scheduled in April needs to be closed by the 15th of the following month in order for them to keep their special for April. But they can't have both. So if they're started in April, but it's going into May, they can't also get May for guest special. It has to stay consistent with the start date. But you always get to the 15th of the following month to keep that special.
Okay, because my party is always like, let me close them on the 30th because I want them to still get the April, stuff. But
still do it.
I can close it like on May 1st, right?
Yeah, you can close May 1st. And I think for your team, that's going to be the best for you guys right now too. So yay, May 1st.
Quick question. What was it called under the units again for us to go back and reference?
Okay, so in Tez Team, let me when you're in Ted's team, the one that you're going to see for the unit for that guide that we just did, that one is 16.
Okay.
Yeah, and that just gives you the overview. But the units are great. I'm uploading more things to our unit. In the Dream Builders right now, you guys, I hope you're working on your Booking Blitz because I have so much in there. So if you aren't in Dream Builders working on your Booking Blitz, it is going until this weekend. So go in there, review what's been happening. The unit is in there. It's Booking Blitz. It's actually titled Booking Blitz. The posts have them too, but it is so good. Even if this is later and you just need more bookings, go into the Booking Blitz and review, and you can do a Booking Blitz at any time you want because that information will always be there. It's words to use. It's who to reach out to. It's, ideas to do on your shows. It's, so much great information to help you get bookings. So go into there and start working on that to get yourself scheduled how you want to be. Because your goal is what we want to help you reach. So if your goal is to, make a car payment every month, know how much that is and how many shows you need to do. If your goal is to promote and get every fast track reward in your first 90 days so that you can get that extra $2,000 cash, we're going to help you reach that in your first 90 days. If it is, you want to have a paycheck of $2,000 every month, you can do that. We just have to set the goal to help you reach that with how many shows. So really, really, every 4 shows, you're going to result in 1 recruit. So there is a formula the company has called 4-in-1. So 4 shows a week, 1 recruit a week, and that's going to help you promote very quickly. Plus, it's going to help your business be very strong. But that's what our norm is now. Is 4-in-1.
Bring me the computer.
So yeah. So guys, we've been on here for a bit, but I am so glad you were here with us today. I hope this really helped you guys. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So review, set up your own, get this scheduled, and then call me or your director, and we are going to make sure that, fine tune, tweak, help you with maybe what you're like, oh, can I have more clarification? Reach out to us that we can really help you get this going so that you guys really feel comfortable doing them.
Guess I gotta work on setting up my party today.
Yes. So excited.
I'm excited but nervous.
So normal. Just know that's so normal.
I'm gonna print out the thing, do my little checklist.
Yeah, and then what you can do is the virtual party guide, save that to the banner at the top of your screen so that you can go in there and you can drag it to your banner line. And that way you just have a quick reference, open it, and then that way you can go back and forth. So you don't need to print, just open it. Yeah.
Yeah, good
I
idea.
always save things right to my banner.
Makes
Do you guys know
sense.
how to do that?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, just save it to your the top part up above. Okay,
Julie,
cool.
real quick,
Yeah.
the recording, you said somebody's recording. How can I have access to that? Because I missed the first half hour of everything. I would love to see the recording.
But as soon as we're done here, it will upload. And then as soon as I get the upload, I will put it into YouTube, and then I will share it so that you guys will have this forever.
Do you have a YouTube that we can follow and all that?
Yeah. It's my
Okay.
personal name. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, it was so good to see you all. I'm so glad you were here with
All right.
me.
Thank
We'll
you.
Talk to you soon, you guys. Bye.
All right. Bye.